Let's see. Hi, guys. Okay, this is the first time that I'm using this platform, which is Restream. So, yeah. And it's not exactly 9:30 yet either. So I'm going to give it some time before folks jump in. Hopefully someone will jump in. But if not, that's okay. We'll see. This is the first time. This is the first time for everything. Don't mind my K-pop explosion in the background / Korean videos / all the other stuff. It's just is what it is. Let's see. Somebody posted something. Helen, you just posted something that says ET5 edgy enthusiastic. I don't know if you meant to do that or not. I don't know. I really can't tell. Oh, and I guess I'm on my Twitch too with the stream. But I don't know how to look at that. I know I can see the comments here. Let's see. Oh, you have to toggle between. Well, boo, that's new. Okay, let me see what I can figure out here. Because, I'm not the smartest one on the block when it comes to technology, believe it or not. For reals. For reals, for reals. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm learning as I go. Let me see if it shows over here. I don't want to have any reverb, though. That's my biggest thing. Friday Night Reads, and the S is different. Of course it is, because what else would it be? Hey, Raquel. It doesn't show that you're on, but let me ask, which platform? Which platform? I can't type today either. Platform are you on? Oh, thanks for loving the purple hair. Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to go between Facebook messages, because when I go to the chat, it doesn't let me comment via Restream. I literally have to comment via Facebook. So I guess I'll have to do that. I'll just keep an eye. But Raquel, if you want to jump into the Discord group, you can, or even Twitch. But I don't think on Discord, you can't really see me. So yeah, I don't know. Facebook might be the best bet, but hopefully there's not too much of a lag. Excuse me. And we can get started. And thanks. The purple hair it's not the best wig, right? It's super long. And right now it's like tangled at the end. I didn't really like comb it out like I should have. But yeah. We'll see. We shall see how that looks out. And I have a couple different wigs. Like, I know you can see the long hair right here in the back. I didn't wear that one because purple is my favorite color. Because I was born in February. So yeah. It's sad though that I can't see your comments. Like, I guess I can see. I'm like, I went to Facebook on here and it just says, what does it say? It says read only. Hot Raquel said, I'd rather see and hear you. Heard that. I would rather see you and hear you too. Now, I will say that if you do go on the Discord channel and you go into Friday Night Reads, if you wanted to like have an actual conversation with me, we could like legit have like a two-way, almost like, well, not even almost, it would be like a legit phone call. but that's up to you. I'm not going to tell you where to go. Oh, thanks, Helen, for saying you love the purple hair. I don't know if she's listening or not. She sent that to me on Instagram, so could be, could not be. Yeah, I like the purple hair too. The purple hair is so me. Okay, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, right? Let's see. Okay, so I was going to go to see what this looks like on Twitch, and if there's like a reverb, I apologize upfront. Like legit, I apologize. I hope there isn't. As my stuff just pops up here. It's so funny. It says I'm online. I don't know, like, oh, and it does say that I'm streaming. So I guess if I go to my channel, I can see exactly what I'm doing and what that looks like. Oh, and it does say that I'm streaming. So I guess if I go to my channel, I can see exactly what I'm doing and what that looks like. Oh, and it does say that I'm streaming. Yeah, there's like a reverb. So we're not going to do that. We're going to just hang out here, and I can see Twitch comments if I have Twitch comments. And I only have one follower on Twitch. I only have, can't post messages to some channels. Oh, well, okay, Restream. You're not going to be my friend right now, like legit. Because, yeah, I want to have that option. I don't know. So, okay, just so you guys know, I'm trying out some new stuff. You guys know how Tigress rolls. I do new stuff like all the time. It's what I do. So here's another thing, Raquel, just so you know, after I'm done with Tigress Reads, remember how I used to do the music nights on Facebook and I would get like legit banned because you're only allowed to play like 30 seconds of the song? Well, on Discord, that doesn't happen. There's actually like a little music bot. So if you want to, after I do the Friday night reads, I'm over a minute already, you can hop over to Discord. Completely up to you. So privately sounds doable. That's so funny. I love Raquel. Raquel is like the best ever. Okay, so if I look over here, it's literally because I'm looking at the comments from Raquel, because it's not showing them to me here on Discord. It says read only, but I think that's a lie. Or not Discord, I'm sorry, on Restream. So yeah, it is what it is. And apparently I'm live on YouTube too. So yeah, it's a thing. Okay, so Friday Night Reads, right? We were reading from my book, A Game of Hearts. And because, oh, you know what? This is a thing. Can you guys, does this look backwards to you or can you read it? I can't tell. It looks like it's fine. But I could be wrong though, right? I could be totally wrong. So this is what I was reading from, A Game of Hearts, February Indulgence. And I'm actually, I think we got to like page 16 in the middle of chapter 2. But for the sake of me starting this whole thing again, I'm going to start at the beginning tonight because I skipped last week and then I did the week before and then I skipped another week, and that was because I was sick. And I was still sick this past weekend. My throat is still kind of groggy, but I'm not having coughing fits, which I did in the last one. And then after that, the other thing that I got to think of, you guys know I go off on tangents, right? My brain like works a million miles a second. The other thing that I have to look at too is how this is going to look on Facebook when it's done. Like, I hope it saves it, because if it doesn't, that's going to be a problem. And I will be going back to Restream and I will be asking for my money. And it may just be that maybe I don't do my Friday night reads on Facebook anymore. Maybe I bring them over to Twitch, or just, you know, verbally do them on Discord on my music channel or my Friday night reads channel. But then Raquel, who I love so dearly, says she wants to hear me and see me. And I would totally do it just for Raquel, even if Raquel's the only person that shows up, because I love her that much. Mwah. So, all right. So let's start with A Game of Hearts so we can stay on task. And as you know, I like to put in extra commentary. So we're going to start from the beginning. I'm going to read the blurb on the back, and then we will get into this friends to lovers grew. And as you can see, the couple, muy caliente, and they're Hispanic. And I love that about them. Actually, they are from Cuba. All right, so dumped by her boyfriend of 3 years just a few days before their anniversary and planned trip to an island paradise, a place where fantasies come true. And I'm a horrible reader right now, so don't judge me. Um, come true, a resort called Indulgence. Zoraida Lemies is forced to do a little soul searching, and what she discovers is not what she expected, especially when her best friend from childhood, Mateo Vargas, expresses an interest in being more than just friends. Now everything is up in the air, including her friendship with Mateo. One almost steamy night sets the two on a journey that Zoraida may or may not be ready for, but Mateo hopes she is as the two indulge their fantasies with a game of hearts. So just a little bit about this. It's part of the February Indulgence. Hildy McQueen and a couple other authors were were involved in this, and we each took a month. I got February, which is my birthday month, for those of you guys who know that. And so I was really, really excited. Let's see, I've got some Twitch notifications, but I don't know what that means. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna like multitask the hell. I'm gonna snooze this for an hour. And why is stuff coming up? Oh, hi, followers on Twitch. I'm trying to like legit see you guys, but I can't. So apologies if I don't respond right away. It's just one of those weird things. Like, it just is. Okay. So let's go here. All right. So anyways, yes, I get distracted very easily. Apologies. So yeah, I got the month of February. There were 12 books in all. The books did amazing. The readers really received it. And as you can see, they're like, they're thin. Like you can read this book in a day. This particular book anyway. And it just is what it is. Let's see. I know I saw some stuff happening over here, but I don't think it's happening on my Discord. So that's a good thing. Oh, and I do have a listener on Discord. Oh, well, I did. They went away. Okay. Sorry, listener. Bye. I'll miss you. So yes, let's jump into this beautiful book. And my grandson has not slept yet. He's like banging on my door. Hopefully he doesn't get all crazy. Okie dokie. So, and I'm only going to do like, let me see. 1, 2. We will read the first scene in chapter 1 because I don't want these to be overly long, and I've already spoken for like more than I can say. More. If you guys want me to read longer, just let me know. Raquel's, I'll keep the commentary going. Never realized you were on Twitch, so now I have to follow you there too. Yes, I'm on Twitch, baby girl. I'm on Twitch. Josiah, G-Mama's busy. He just knocked over the basketball court. He's probably going to get in trouble for that. All right, so chapter 1 is from Zori's perspective, and I do insert commentary as I'm reading this, so please bear with me. Paige, what the hell am I supposed to do now? One of my friends, Paige Prince, was ear deep in my ongoing drama with Clinton, my douchebag ex, who had not only broken up with me on our anniversary, but also had the balls to tell me I wasn't refined enough for him. What a joke. Me, not refined enough for him? Yeah, right. That was laughable. But as I tried to bolster my emotions, I was suddenly overtaken by the thought that once again, I was single. First off, Clinton, don't ask me where I got the name from. It has nothing to do with Bill. Second of all, dude comes up to me and tells me I'm not refined enough to be your girl. Peace, kick rocks, deuces, homie. That's what I would say in real life. But I'm happily married, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay. I had been with Clinton for almost 3 years. We'd met at work, the law firm Magala and Carver, where Clinton Mellon, yes, Mellon is his last name, but it's pronounced like the city, Milan, was an up-and-coming attorney. I knew I shouldn't have gotten involved with someone in the workplace, but I worked for one of the partners, Mr. Carver, as his executive assistant, and had for more than 3 years. So when Clinton had walked in the door, I was hesitant at first, but he kept pursuing me. he just sounds like a douche, right? Like from the jump, he's just douche material. Someone said we were oil and water, but I set out to prove them wrong. Just because we weren't on the same level financially didn't mean we couldn't have things in common. I even planned to surprise him with a week-long getaway to an exclusive island, a vacation I had pinched and scrimped for, like didn't get my mani-pedis for almost 6 months, and cut out my daily trip to Starbucks kind of save. Oh, he made it in the room, guys. How did you get in here? Somebody come and get the Rugrat. This is what happens. I don't want him. You want to say hi to everybody really quick? Okay, you can say hi and then you got to go back out. My love, can you get the spawn, my spawn, to come get his spawn? Okay, no. Okay, and you better not pull my hair because you get super excited. Okay, everybody, this is Littlefoot. This is Josiah. Josiah, say hi, everybody. Stop acting crazy. He sees his face on the camera, so of course he's going to do that. Josiah Lewis, stop. Jojo. Okay. My love, where's Daryl? Daryl Malik. And I apologize for screaming into the phone. Come and get your spawn. This is my boy. No,
I want to hi everybody.
You say hi to everybody and then you got to go.
I want to hi everybody.
Say hi.
Stop.
Stop. You're okay. Oh, G-Mama wants you too, baby. Sorry, guys. That is why I try to do these late at night, but he's still awake. He's normally asleep by now. Get him his melatonin so he can go to sleep. Melatonin so he can go to sleep. Yes. No, we don't drug our children, but it's natural melatonin, and he only gets a half one, and it's still a baby melatonin, and that stuff puts him down for the count. I did hear that a doctor once said that they have nightmares. He doesn't. He just talks in his sleep about pizza, ninjas, and whatever else comes to mind, but he's fine, and it works, and his doctor said it's okay. Okay, so let me get back to this whole thing. Okay. So I'd even planned to surprise him with a week-long getaway to an exclusive island, a vacation I had pinched and scrimped for, like didn't get my mani-pedis for almost 6 months, and cut out my daily trip to Starbucks kind of save. Homegirl was saving her chips for this. I know, I used to do stuff like that. While taking on a second job to boot, just so I could foot the bill in its entirety for the trip. Mistake number one. You never pay for the whole trip. It's either 50-50 or the dude needs to pay. I'm just saying. Some guy named Aragon owned the island, and it was rumored that all your fantasies could come true there. My dreams were simple. I just wanted Clinton to propose. I wanted the ring, the house, and the safety that came with all that Clinton had to offer. So, okay. Characters have to grow, right? And in the beginning, what did she want? She wanted the ring. Ta-da! She wanted the house. Ta-da! And she wanted the safety that came with all that Clinton had to offer. Nowadays, us women, we be powerful. We don't need all that. You ain't got to buy us the ring because we ain't got to have you. But again, Tigress is happily married. I promise you. I don't know what to say, Zori. I could have told you Clinton McScumbag was indeed a scumbag. I thought the resort accommodations were non-refundable. They are, which is why I'm in a panic. Who's gonna go with me now? Paige huffed over the phone as she tried to come up with a solution to my problem. You could always go by yourself, meet someone on the island. I could, but then I'd be out $800. That could have been my feet, hair, nails, and decent food. Dude, $800? Instead, I chose to be a dumbass and purchase tickets for a romantic getaway that turned out to be pointless. I mean, what kind of person breaks things off on their 3-year anniversary? Clinton does, apparently. Such a douche. Do I write good douches or what? That's never happened to me before, by the way. The door to the office opened, and I quickly told Paige I'd have to call her back. I was still at work, and although Mr. Carver didn't mind me being on the phone, I didn't want to take advantage of his kindness. Besides, he'd let me work from home the last 3 days. I needed the break. Clinton still walked these halls, and if the rumor circulating was true, he was up for partner, which in retrospect explained a lot. A whole lot. Mierda. Whew. So dude's up for partner, breaks it off with the girl because he's like, oh, I'm with a secretary. I can't be with a secretary. I'm just saying that's probably what it was 9 times out of 10. Miss Lemmings, I need you to schedule the conference room. Make it tomorrow at 9. Be sure to include Magala and Milan on the invite list, would you? Also have Rhonda from Human Resources and Kent from In-House Legal there, please. Yes, sir. Mr. Carver had always been an efficient boss. He'd never once made me feel inadequate, not like my previous employer who would stare at my boobs constantly or make lewd remarks about my ass, while never giving me any praise on my actual work. Davis Carver wasn't old either. Probably mid-30s at most, and he wasn't bad to look at. Black hair, silver gray eyes, and a body built for sin. He obviously kept himself in shape, but he was a perpetual bachelor. Now, I will tell you this. I will be completely honest. Originally, before I decided to do the Friends to Lovers story, I was going to do the office romance trope, but I decided not to do that. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll bring, Carver back in another way. It just didn't happen. And Carver doesn't talk to me. So another little caveat about when I write, sometimes, well, not even sometimes, what I used to do is I used to say, I'm going to write this book next. Now I don't do that. Now it's whoever is the loudest in my head gets a turn. And Mr. Davis Carver has never come back up to the forefront and said, pick me, pick me. So there's no story about Davis. After making some calls, I found that all parties were available to attend at 9 and scheduled the room. This must be Clinton's moment to shine. As if I'd summoned the devil himself from the pits of his fiery hell, he walked over to my desk with a smirk on his face. Zori, can you tell Mr. Carver that I'll be about 5 minutes late to my appointment tomorrow? I wanted to turn up my lip at Clinton, but I didn't. I was in my place of business and I refused to let him get the best of me. Not here, not now, not ever. Right on, sister girl. So I tilted up my head as I typed on the keyboard, my nails clacking away. I smiled sweetly. Yes, of course, Mr. Milan. Oh, wait. And see, this is why I'm not a good reader because I purposely made her say Mellon. So let me back it up. Yes, of course, Mr. Mellon. I purposely pronounced it the way it was spelled. His scowl of irritation was evident. One more thing, if you have a moment, Zori. I was back to staring at my monitor, but I acknowledged the prick. Yes. I want to buy those tickets off you. I know you could use the money. I lost it. Damn right you better lose it because I would have lost it too. First of all, you're going to break up with me and then you're going to ask to buy my tickets? No. Did he think I was going to let him buy my tickets so that he could take whatever woman he had dangling on the side? For your information, I don't need the money and I'm already going with someone else, so there's no need for you to do me any favors. Oh, really? You've jumped back into the game that quickly? Oh, damn. If she wasn't at work, I would have had her slap him up so good, but I didn't. I could have, though. It's my world. I could have did anything. He didn't know if I had or hadn't, and it was none of his business. How about you let me worry about my affairs and you worry about yours? Clinton leaned forward with a sneer on his face at the word affair. Are you saying you were seeing some other man behind my back? And it's just like a man, isn't it? Just to be like, oh, so you was cheating? No, and his ass was cheating too. What I should have done was lie through my teeth, but I didn't get the chance. Mr. Carver came out of the office with a scowl on his face. Clinton, is there something I can help you with? No, sir. I was just chatting with Zori here about the meeting tomorrow. I'll be about 5 minutes late. Why? I shouldn't want to know the answer, but I didn't move just the same. Not that I should have moved, but I knew how Mr. Carver was. He expected an answer, though not for my benefit or even his. He was pissed, most likely because he thought what I did. Clinton thought he had a pair, a huge pair, though he could dictate things. Thought he could dictate things. There's a T at the end of there, I promise you. But one didn't show up to meetings late when both partners were in attendance. Now, here's the killer line right here, where any other sane woman would have lost their shit. But we'll keep it rolling. My fiance needs a ride to the airport. His fiance? Since when? Clinton and I had only been broken up for a week, which meant that fucker had been seeing someone behind my back the entire time. And if that weren't enough, he just tried to call me out as if I were the one who fucked up the relationship, insinuated that I was the one cheating. Clinton had no problems listing all the reasons we couldn't be together when he'd broken it off, the partnership being one of them. He'd also said something about my family being too Spanish and that my name was hard to say unless shortened. How was someone too much of something they were born to be? I was Cuban American. So the hell what? My parents immigrated when I was still in the womb, but everything about my family said we were Cuban. From the cute little house my parents bought a couple years back with its colorful kitchen, to the yard decorations, to my mother's incessant need to feed the entire neighborhood her signature ropa vieja or carne asada or fresh empanadas. Yum. Nope, I wasn't ashamed one bit. Haven't you heard of Uber? Mr. Carver asked. His voice was tight and his facial expression conveyed his irritation with Clinton. Yes, sir, but Manny and I haven't had a lot of time to spend with each other. She's been away in the UK for almost 3 months. Yeah, that snake was a fucking douche nozzle to be sure. I don't care, Mr. Milan. Work it out. My time is money, and I'm not losing out because you want to be 5 minutes late because of your girlfriend. Well, that said it all. I loved my boss, and if he weren't my boss, I'd probably think he was perfect for me. Not that I'd be his type. Mr. Carver only dated blondes. He had a preference. Zori, have you had lunch yet? No, sir. Great. Let's go. The man was made of awesome sunshine and amazing rainbows. We left Clinton staring off into space without a backwards glance. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the first scene in chapter 1 of A Game of Hearts. I kind of want to read more. I think I said that the last time when I started this too. Like, you can literally read this book in a day. But yeah, Clinton is a douche. And this cover, oh my God, is so hot. Look at that. Pulling the shirt, the body, the tats. Her bestie got it going on. Her bestie got it going on. Oh, Raquel said she knows someone like that and she could never give up her Starbucks. Word, Raquel? You not down for giving up your Starbucks? Oh, I hear you. Okay. And Helen says, yes, loving the purple. I hear you. I don't know where else you're reading from. Look at me, LOL. Oh, I'm looking at you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Big hearts to Helen. Wait, Helen, can you even see me? Where are you watching from? Oh, she's on Discord. She's all alone. No. Well, I'm on Twitch too. So if you hop over to Twitch, you can actually see me if you want. It's up to you. Totally up to you. And I appreciate you listening to me on Discord, though, like for real. And I thought you could literally stream from Discord. Let me just double check. Okay. Let me double check if I can stream from Discord. Da, 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 da. Like it shows Friday Night's Reads. Let me see. I really did think that I could legit stream from Discord. But I guess if you could, everybody would, right? And I don't think you can. So I'm gonna have to tweak some stuff there. Maybe I'll use Discord for the music night, which I'm about to jump into here soon. And then I'll just use Twitch and Facebook Live and YouTube for the Friday Night Reads. I don't know. Thoughts. I'm game for thoughts. Let me go back to Instagram where I can see Helen's responses. Discord. She's all alone on Discord, Raquel. But I know Raquel wants to see my beautiful face. Cheese. I'm a dork, y'all. If you didn't know, I'm a big, huge dork. To my 2 brilliant listeners out there, but I will be honest, I love Raquel. And if Raquel wants to see me, Raquel gets to see me because she's been with me from the beginning. Even since before I wrote my first book, right, Raquel? Like we were like besties on Twitter. Gosh, it's been a while since I've been like actively on Twitter. I mean, I have stuff that I'll post on there. What's my Twitch name? Tigress Eden. Yeah, it's Tigress Eden. And I think it's all one word. Let me see. I think it's all one word. Okay, there's going to be a little bit of reverb, and I apologize in advance for the reverbiness. Give me 2 seconds because I need to check something on Twitch. Twitchy poo poo. Twitchy poo poo.
You can't can't see it, but I feel it up here. It's so engorged. It's basically leaking out of my neck.
Let's see. Oh, there's Helen. Hey, sexy lady. Oh, there's Helen. Hey. Oh, and I can see Helen's thing. It says, hey, I found you. Okay, does that mean I can type? Let me see if I can type. Hey, Helen. Oh, it let me say, hey, Helen. What? Okay, so I still got to figure this whole thing out. Don't get mad at me because I don't know this whole streaming thing. Like, I've always done Facebook Live. Yeah, that whole time you were just listening, but you know what? It was great of you to listen via my Discord channel. I think what I'm going to have to do with Discord when I'm streaming is just do the music bits and then have people come in and chat with me. So that can be the one where we do like the phone conversations, like, hey girl, how you doing? And then for Facebook Live and Twitch, I'll do the streams because I know I don't have to play games on Twitch, and I will eventually. It's just, yeah. I'll just say that. Yeah. I don't know how to do like, all my handles are Tigress Eden. It's either Tigress Eden, all one word, or Tigress_Eden. Those are all going to be me, and they will all most likely all have my logo, which will say TE and then JK, because I have another pen name that I write under, which is JK Rivers. But for the most part on Facebook, yeah, Tigress Eden, you can find me there, or author Tigress Eden. But it's going to be either Tigress Eden, all one word, or Tigress_Eden. And that's where you can find me, because that's where I be living. But yeah, I have another pen name too, Helen. And that's where I do all my sweet romances. Whereas Tigress Eden is Tigress Eden is not my alter ego. I was Tigress Eden first. My alter ego is JK. So under Tigress, I'm going to write your steamy, sexy, dark romances, menages. And I have a reverse harem that's coming out next Tuesday. So, I should probably read from there. Let me see if I can find it. Give me a second, because I didn't get the book yet. I should have, but I have not. But, okay, well, I can at least tell you guys about the book. I don't know if Renee is going to be okay with me reading a chapter or a scene from there. Maybe after it releases, she might be cool with that. And I haven't had a chance to talk to her because she's not feeling well right now. And we were supposed to work on... Do you ever hear the real name? No. No one ever hears the real name. I mean, I don't mind sharing it. I just don't share it out like in this type of platform. Like, yeah, I just don't. There's some reasonings behind that. Not that it really matters, because like person that I was trying to like keep a low profile from still found me anyway. And then I had to block them like multiple times. So yeah, you never know. It's just one of those things. But let's talk about Interwoven really quick, which is my release that comes out on Tuesday that I co-wrote with my awesome author friend, Renee Folsom. Me and Renee had a synergy when writing this book. I will say this is the only drama tea that I will spill about co-writing. Co-writing is super effing hard. By the way, I have a potty mouth too, but I'm trying not to because I've got a 2-year-old that's a recorder. But co-authoring is super, super hard. I tried it once before with the book that helped me hit the USA Today best-selling list. And it was an anthology. I think that was like the bigger part and reason why we got the USA Today, because I was with a bunch of amazing authors. But the person I co-wrote with, I'm just going to say it was not a good experience. And so originally it was called Red Rose. That was the book that got me to USA Today bestsellers list. And then I totally took out all the parts that I co-wrote with the other person, revamped it, and now it's called Rose's Descent. It's all my story, all my words, and it makes a hell of a lot more sense than it did when I was writing with said other author. Oh, I love the pink purple hair too. This isn't the best wig though, I'll be honest. This one's a cheapy wig. So it's like all tangled at the end and it's super long. It's supposed to be like one of those cosplay wigs. And I'm gonna get more. I actually do have more because look at that. It's just like a rat's nest at the end. So I'm gonna have to comb it out and do some stuff with it. But Renee, writing with Renee, we had some serious synergy. And this was my first official reverse harem. And so reverse harem, really quick, I'm pretty sure you guys know, but reverse harem is when the woman has multiple male partners. And in this case, the first book is called The Selection, and it's the Sacred Six series. So it's her plus 5 other men, and those 5 other men are dragon shifters, and it's got a paranormal dystopian feel to it. I actually posted in Discord the very first review that we got via Booksprout, which was a really sweet review. I really loved it. She basically said she loved how we clashed the paranormal and dystopian environment together. And I'll tell you guys this much. There's no sex in the first book, but there's a lot of steamy moments. The sex is happening in the second book and lots of it. Yes. Okay. Let me make sure that I have this right. Okay. So I'm going to read the synopsis, not the synopsis. I don't know why I keep saying that probably because I have to write one. Here is the blurb for Interwoven the Selection. So it's written in, I call the male parts what they are. Penis, dick. Am I allowed to say that on here? I hope I don't get banned. I use all the real words, Helen. We're very descriptive in our sex scenes. Ask Raquel. She's read some of my stuff. Raquel, you've read mostly everything of mine, right? Oh, Raquel said I'm a beautiful ray of sunshine. And yes, we have been together. It did slip out once. You're right, Raquel. You're absolutely right. My name did slip out once. I'm so mad, though, that this Restream that I'm using to stream on multiple platforms, because I'm on Twitch, I'm on Facebook, and I'm also on YouTube, and then Restream itself, it doesn't let me see Raquel's comment, so I literally have to go to another screen, and luckily I have multiple screens on my desktop. Okay, so here is the blurb for Interwoven the Selection. My name is Javaria Stark, but I'm not known for my name. I've always wanted to run from this life I'm forced to live, a life of slavery and oppression. Let me just hop in there because I know this is like trigger, slavery and oppression. This is a futuristic world. It's a dystopian world. And so the term slavery is not what you're thinking. It's literally like these women are in an encampment, enclosed, and they're forced to work hard labor. Slavery is what I mean. Okay. We don't even dig into like the type of atrocities that could happen. We very, very lightly touch on it, but we don't deep dive into it. So please remember that. I thought the annual selection would be my ticket out of this hell. See, annual selection, Hunger Game vibe, right? But she doesn't have to survive. So when another woman from my camp is chosen to be the lady of an elite house, I'm forced to take matters into my own hands. In this harsh world, I have no allies. I'm the only person I could depend on to pave my future, my freedom. Being selected to an elite house has great responsibilities, yet I have never been motivated by status. Now won't be an exception. Instead, my desire to escape has consumed my every waking moment, even when I'm assigned as a servant to one of the 5 royal houses. My undoing comes in the form of 5 handsome and mysterious brothers hell-bent on thwarting my escape. The secrets and magics that hide behind House Kincaid prove to be an enticing challenge, which ends up putting major kinks in my plans for freedom. Along with a mixture of precise timing and the hope of immunity, I will still find a way to get out or die trying. So, dude, Chick is like, she's about escaping the life that she's been brought up in or born into. So I personally, like I said, Renee and I had so much synergy when writing this book, and I love writing dystopian and paranormal. So to mesh the two together was phenomenal. And something else that a lot of people realize is I like to have very strong heroine characters. Like my women have backbone. And even if they don't start off that way, by the end of the book, they're like, boom, they're out there and they're ready to go. So I really hope that you guys will pick up Interwoven on Tuesday. It wasn't an anthology about 2 years ago, and then it came down and we got the rights back. So now we're posting it out, and we do have more books slated in the series. I want to say right now, Renee and I have 4 more books to go, which would make sense, right? Because there's 5 brothers, but it could easily be slimmed down to 3. It's some stuff that we need to discuss and talk about. I really wish I could read the first chapter to you, but Renee didn't respond. And I don't want to read it if she doesn't want me to read it. And I know she's not feeling well, so I'm not going to harass her because that's just not a thing that I do. Okay, so let's do this, Johnny. Yes, I just said that because my grandson was watching The Last Dragon. Oh my God. We're not even going to talk about the movies and the dramas and the craziness that I watch. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Friday Night Reads, guys. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play some jams for a little bit. It's 10 o'clock. I don't know. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear, like, how do I do that on here? See, I know I can't do it on Facebook. And I don't know how to take Facebook off the stream. And yeah, it's not gonna happen like that. So I'm still over on the Discord channel and I will be there. So if you guys want to hop over and hang out with me for another half an hour, feel free. I'm going to play music. You are welcome to talk and speak and do all that good stuff. Unfortunately, you cannot see me. But this is me. I know, I'm a dork. You guys can say it. It's totally all right. Totally fine with me. So yeah, I'm going to hop over to another channel on my Discord channel, and let me just see which channel I'm going to hop over to. I'm going to go to Music Love channel. Okay. I'm going to go to the Music Love channel. And I'm going to play some music. Let's see. Oh, I need to come out of Friday Night Reads first. I'm still getting the hang of this whole Discord stuff, by the way. So, what does swipe up do? Oh. Okay. Well, all right. Exit the stage. Exit stage left. I'm going to go to the Music Love channel. Join. Oop, it just joined. But then I am going to start off with and I do take requests. The only thing I ask is that we listen to the music in its entirety. From sunrise to, oh no, it's from midnight to sunrise is what I want to hear. From midnight to sunrise. And I spelled "to" wrong because, you know, I'm only an author. I should at least know how to spell "to." From Midnight to Sunrise by Crush. Crush. Okay, so yeah, it's playing. You can't hear it because it's in my headphones, but I'm jamming. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I am over on Discord in the Music Love channel, so you are more than welcome to hop over there.